All honor, all glory, and all praises go to Yahawah, Sokal, Halalyam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Give the honors to the apostles, the prophets, and the elders of James Campus, and its great millstone. For the bring for the 100% should have been currently edified on that. Today's lesson, we are going to be dealing with a particular precept which I had tend to favor a little bit because it really is allowing people to understand the times that we are in. So when you go into it, I want to get right here where it says, let's go into the letter. Right, grab it. It says in Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6 and 7, where it says, Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found. Call ye upon his Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And in the second part it says, Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahawah, and he will have mercy upon him, and unto our power for he will abundantly pardon, which is forgive. And with that understanding, and that word wicked is not referring to the heathen nations, it's referring to our Israelite brothers and sisters that have been kept away from the commandments, that have been wicked, or have done wickedly, right? But at this point in time, this really is not dealing with the 2/3, honestly speaking, because I know a lot of people that right now, as we speak, are dismayed at these blatant signs, right? Which the scriptures say in Hosea chapter 4 and 6, my people will perish for the lack of knowledge, right? It says, as you go further, the excuse is, and I hear this too much times, when Yahawah, well, of course, they say God, but when Yahawah shows them that sign, only then they will know what to do. But when you really look at it, how much more signs do we have to see? For those who have been observing the signs of the times and not being oblivious to what's taking place, I was going to call a few things. We had signs of rumors, wars and rumors of wars. We had signs of the heavens showing great mysteries in the skies. We have immigrants migrating to certain cities, which we know as Babylon the Great. We have the devil revealing himself because knowledge has been increased. So we ought to know who the devil are, which is Esau, Edom. Because according to the understanding, that same devil will deceive the whole world. When you get the understanding of that, who are everybody running after and worshipping a particular Messiah, right? Just to give a proper example, a simple example. Why is it that they preach that process of iconoclasm, allowing the Messiah to be of Caucasian or Esau Edom descendant, when in the scriptures it's not so? And majority of our jakes are following in that order, which shows that, guess what? That particular devil is referring to Esau Edom. Very simple. But as you go further, the MOTB has been established, and now we just have to take its place into whether they want to force it upon us, which they plan to do, as we see. And then as you go further, there are pestilence, which in other words, diseases that has been taking place, has been sweeping across the not just the country but the world, and how people are perishing. Very good example. And I'm gonna say the word because I'll get blocked, right? So cove, that's what I'm gonna say. Very simple. Allow people to go and take certain injections to unalive them further and making it seem as though it's a cure. clearly. I mean, I had to say it with all proper on it's as clear as day that we are about to reach the climax of Jacob's trouble. But yet people still want to look for signs. What signs are you looking for? The scriptures tell you what sign to look for. But anyways, that's what I would say. And if you miss these signs, what other signs will you be looking for unless that you'll be seeking for, unless it's destruction you're looking for? Because the signs have already bypassed you. And the truth is, not everybody is going to receive it. That's why I'm only saying this. Those that have ears to hear, let them hear. So when I read this, you would understand. Yes, we have but a short while. But with that short while, you can make it count. I hope this go out and reach out to people that are still listening from the sidelines, because we know there are people listening from the sidelines, not partaking too much, but from listening, getting understanding and having some information about the truth, which possibly they could be calling after. Who knows? Once YAHAWAH calls them, right? So when I'll read this again, it says, "Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found." Whilst we are still in our grace period, while we are still given mercy, whilst the famine of the word is still has not reached its climax, locking everything off completely. Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. It's as simple as that. And I'm telling you, more and more, I know, and I begin to realize this. And yes, I already know it, but it shows more and more that this is only for those that are calling this truth. Because by talking to people on a daily, you could tell that people who are closing their ears from the truth, which you had to be called. So this is only for those who are called, right? Which we're going to go into 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 4, just to give a little insight on it. It says, "To whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High and precious." Right? Which, let me just jump down to the next precept. It says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who had called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." Meaning that those that are called out of darkness into his marvelous light are the ones that the Rakakash is going to pour out the spirit of truth onto them and bring them back into remembrance. Dealing with the elect, to be exact. Of course, not all that are called are of the elect, because many are called just to receive the judgment. But this just go on to show what I was talking about just now, right? Which YAHAWAH out of his own mouth says, I believe it's 15 and 16. I mean, I'm going off topic a little bit, but still, might as well get out of the way. It says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruits, and that your fruits should remain, and whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you," or give it to you, to be exact. Right? It's as clear as day, showing that really and truly is really a calling. Whoever YAHAWAH choose or calls, which was ordained from the beginning, who are the ones to receive this truth. So this is only dealing with them. And I say this, and I'm saying this to them. When you go into Psalms chapter 103 and verses 17, where it says, "But the mercy of Yahawah is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him." The reason why majority of us are called in this truth is because one of the things that we hold there is that we fear Yahawah. Truly fear Yahawah. I could test to that. Truly fear Yahawah. After seeing some examples, he said, upon my face, or our face, dealing with Wisdom of Jedediah and a few other Akims and Akwats who used to be in the truth and came out of the truth because he didn't want them either anymore to begin with. They were just here to learn and to use as an example. From seeing that, I don't want that to happen to me. So you know that fear build up even more. Seeing with my own two eyes. But anyways, let's continue. Alright, and it says that fear him, and read over. "But the mercy of Yahawah is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him," which dealing with the children of Israel, right? Because scriptures say the fear of Yahawah is the beginning of wisdom, and a good understanding of all that do his commandments, which deals with the children of Israel. When you go further, it says, "His righteousness unto children's children." It says, "To such as keep his covenant, and to those that remember his commandments to do them." So that mercy that is placed upon you or given to you are because you are indeed part of the elect. So, like I say again, seek Yahawah whilst he is still here. Call upon him as he is near. It's just that simple. Because when you go into Sirach, chapter, as you're seeking Yahawah, when you go into Sirach chapter 23 and 5, the right way to do it, it says, "Draw near unto me, ye unlearned, and dwell in the house of learning. Wherefore are ye slow, and what say ye to these things, seeing your souls, Salakia, are very thirsty?" It says, "I opened my mouth and said, buy her for yourselves without money." Seek Yahawah. Diligently seek him to receive that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Fear him. Do his commandments. The ones that you can keep on this side, you do it. Showing that, hey, I don't just want to have faith for having faith's sake, when even though we are in captivity still and we're not on our land, there are certain things that we can still keep on the side. Might as well show him your obedience at least. You know, what we can keep. So like, let me just drink some water. My throat getting dry. Hold on. So ask Yahawah to build you up, right? To build up your faith, because it's given to you. For those who are called, it's given to them to receive that. When you go into Ephesians chapter, let me get back in this. I think it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter really and truly. Sometimes I use the Blue Letter Bible just for if I go into certain definitions and over cases, yes, no problem. Of course, reference, no problem. But use that for them when the time comes. So it says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and not and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of the Most High." So ask Yahawah for that gift of faith, to build your faith up, in him more and more. You really and truly will have to trust Yahawah in times like this. So for those who have the ears to hear, listening from the outside, seek Yahawah while you still can. Call upon him as he is near. Call upon him as he is near. While you still have but a short time, call upon him. This is not no at this point in time, this is not no game we playing here. You would really want to be on the good side that Yahawah had us to begin with. You would really want to be under the angels on the right hand side rather than to be on the angels on the left hand side with the spirit of vengeance. You would really want to not be on that side. Because guess what? The only covering you have is destruction. That is the truth. And only Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi could give us that redemption. Could redeem us. Could blot out our sins. Only he could do that. Which we could go back and grab this here one time. It says, in whom we have... let me go up. Alright, we read this already, but let we read from that to 8, from 5 to 8. Yeah, it says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children of Yahawashi Hamashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will. And no, it is not talking about a heathen. I know these people like to trip up. It's not talking about no heathen nation being adopted. Romans 9, 3 and 4 clearly tells you that the only people that are adopted back into their heritage and understand is dealing with the children of Israel. No one else had that heritage. Very simple. Anyways, inheritance to be exact. Let's continue. Right. It says, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he had made us accepted in the beloved. Main point, which we're dealing with, redemption, in whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace. See? It says, wherein he had abounded toward us in all wisdom and prudence, which is understanding. Which is that John 14:26, which when you go into that, it shows, I don't want to butcher it because, let me just read it. It says, but the Comforter, which is the Rakakadash, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance whatsoever I have said unto you. So at this point in time, seek Yahawah while he may be found. Call upon him as he is near. We have but a short while. For those who are listening on the sidelines, who are listening and giving the likes and showing the views, and you have but a short while. No one knows when the time is coming, but we clearly could tell that the time is much nearer, much nearer by the signs. So, let this be the end of this lesson. I hope who have the ears to hear could receive it and come in to the truth. For those who are being called, I hope that you are given that ears to hear, because as far as we know, the election is the one who are going to receive it, which gives a major separation between the 1/3 and the elect, and the 2/3 of the Israelite brothers and sisters, the wicked Israelites to be exact. So, Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halalia Yahawah, Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Kodash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of JMS Camp, better known as Great Millstone. And no, I'm not with GMS campus. I'm not with GMS Camp Salakia, but I'm currently learning under them, and they are very edifying. So I hope you all have a good night, right? And shalom to the elect, and shalom to the tabernacle of David. Shalom to Brother Abaniah, and Brother Matazadbat, Brother Yaramia, and all the other Akiams and Aquas that are travailing to interpret the scriptures and travailing to bring out lessons and in this truth. Shalom.